get stuck here.
And you know what? And you want to know who that scoundrel is? I'll tell you. It's no one else but that ungrateful snake, Zhang Huaishen, who's scheming to become governor. You really think General Zhang's return to the Tang was something to celebrate? Ridiculous. Throughout history, how many hostages have ever had a happy ending? Zhang Huaishen went against his superior, raised troops in rebellion, and threw everything into chaos. They say General Zhang is returning to the Tang, but in reality, Zhang Huaishen is sending him straight to his death. That traitor threw his blade here with malice. I'm going to pull it out. I can't let this blade stay here and dishonor the general.
Be careful, sir. Let me help you.
Forcing General Zhang? That's nonsense. Why Shen wouldn't do something like that?
Wait! Where did the blade go? That person over there. Sir, I'll go get it.
This blade. No one's allowed to disrespect it. Go ahead. Do whatever you want to me. Even kill me. It's a good blade. And its owner? He's no dishonorable man.
You know who owns it?
Of course. Back in the Raging Tides, we were like brothers. We drank the strongest liquor, rode the fastest horses, and took down the fiercest enemies in the desert together. People call him dishonorable. I don't believe a word of it. I'll bring back proof myself to show those doubters.
You really trust him that much?
I do. Raging Tides doesn't take in the ruthless or unjust. Besides, General Zhang is like family and a mentor to him.
Family and mentor?
General Zhang is Wei Shen's uncle, and he even taught Wei Shen blade skills. The general treated him like his own son. Even this blade was a gift from General Zhang himself.
If that's the case, why are there rumors of trouble now?
I don't know. Wei Shen left Raging Tides years ago. He was brought back by people from Liangzhou. Later, I found this note in his room. Might explain why he left. Here, take a look.
After he left Raging Tides, where did he go?
He joined the Gui army, but he didn't follow General Zhang's orders. He started from the bottom as just a regular soldier, and went through hell. I even went to find him at the camp once. Things weren't going well for him. He never got any special treatment from General Zhang, so people just wrote him off as a lost cause and ignored him. But Wai Shen has a stubborn streak. Once he makes up his mind, nothing phases him. Even being overlooked. I couldn't just stand by. I laid into those bullies, knocked their teeth out.
And what happened after?
Then the squad leader showed up. I ended up dislocating my shoulder.
Whoa! Are you okay?
Gotta hand it to you. You really know how to hold your own.
Oh, I see. Yep. Wait,
How did you know? Yeah, Wai Shen stepped in, but blew up completely. General Zhang himself showed up. One order from him and both of us ended up in jail. I still remember it like yesterday. When the general came to question Wai Shen, I couldn't hear every word, but one thing came through clear as day.
what favor?
General Zhang wanted Wai Shen to learn to bow his head.
Why would the general want that?
He always thought highly of Wai Shen. Maybe this was just his tough way of teaching him how to get things done. To the general. But Wai Shen refused to bow. When the general left, he said something I heard clearly. If you won't bow, fine. A blade was never meant to bow anyway. We were stuck in that cell for a long time. When we finally got out, those bullies didn't dare mess with him anymore. Later on, Wai Shen led them and pulled off some big things. Men from the Northwest respect a true fighter. Even those guys knew Wai Shen was a man of honor. There's no way he'd ever do something dishonorable. That's why I can't give you this blade. I still have unfinished business on Wai Shen's behalf. Tomorrow. I mean, that's a debt I owe him. No drink's got me this tired. If you got more questions, ask now. My eyes are closing on their own.
Wait, what's this letter here? About that day? Which day? Is that old man still around?
It's all my fault. All my fault. I didn't protect the general. You're back, Wanderer. What about that thief? You've been deceived. So was the general.
Have I?
Those traitors. They really were hiding evil intentions. I even warned the general. That man was from a collateral branch. If he kept letting him do as he pleased, he might end up threatening the general's own bloodline someday. But the general still trusted him and favored him. And that's why everything went wrong that day.
That day? What exactly happened?
I saw it myself. Zhang Huaishen and his men surrounded the temple. Wouldn't let any of us near. He cornered the general.
So, according to you, Zhang Huaishen actually controlled the general's movements?
No. Wait. That's not. The general would never.
This veteran says Zhang Wusi is a liar. But honestly, I'm not sure if he's telling the truth either. In that temple he mentioned. Maybe Zhang Wusi is there. I should ask more. Sir, where's this temple you talked about?
At the Sparrow Sutra Hall. The general was there that day.
What are you doing here?
I was worried you'd do something rash.
I won't. I've asked around. This temple is where everything started. It happened during the celebration ceremony.
So you want to go inside?
Of course. Wanderer, I need your help. I'm slow and I don't read well. Once we're inside, I'll need your eyes.
You're that sure I'll help?
I know people when I see them. Come on, let's look around.
There are a bunch of secret reports, too. Most of them about the general returning to the Tang court.
I remember that time when Tang envoys had come to Liangzhou. The veterans of the Guiyi army didn't want the general to go to Chang'an. Why? Hard to say.
Look at this. Letters stacked to the ceiling. All of them accusing Zhang Huaishen.
They were so certain the general's own son would take over. They couldn't wait to smear Wai Shen. But why are they all piled up here? Wait, Wanderer, come look at this. Wai Shen's father. Wasn't he supposed to have gone to Chang'an of his own will? But from what this letter says, the general was the one who sent him?
If the letter is right, that Huashen's father went to Chang'an as a hostage because General Zhang arranged it, then the general lied to Huashen. Going to Chang'an wasn't just his father's choice. And that old soldier. We heard him say that when Huashen confronted the general hadn't even given his decision about going to Chang'an yet.
But this report shows the general already had plans in motion, which means...
Before that night, the general had already decided to go to Chang'an. But why? What reason did he have?
I found this in a hidden compartment. Take a look. Could it be? So the general always intended for Wai Shen to take over Liangzhou.
Exactly. That secret meeting? It wasn't a confrontation at all.
I knew it! Wai Shen would never turn against the general. He was the one the general had his eye on from the start. Not long after that night, the general left for Chang'an. Maybe that night was just like this. Snow falling hard.
Feels like something out of a story. A young man in bright clothes on a spirited horse, taking up Liangzhou's blade from a fading hero. From that moment on, he rode across the frontier with steel in hand. Let's show this to that veteran.
We were the ones who couldn't bear to see him leave. We were the biggest obstacle in his way. This blade, it belonged to General Zhang. and to the man before him. The day it was driven into the ground. That was also the day Zhang Huaixin... No. Young General Zhang. No wonder he kept repeating that line.
What line? What was he saying?
A poem. Something about the ring of a blade.
The blade circle?
And the return it symbolizes. The circle of the blade and the homecoming of the man. 3 generations of the Zhang family use this blade. Blade standing alone in the snow. That blade, I have to put it back. Wanderer, that blade, it needs to stand in the snow again. Year by year, from Golden River to Jade Gates line, day by day, horse and blade in rhythm align. Spring's warm breath, yet snow still drifts and clings, while the yellow river winds, around Black Mountain's rings! The Jade Cup here. Get your post. I'm going big today.
Fine wine.
Here for the cup? Sorry, they're sold out. Here for the master? He's not seeing anyone.
Jade!
Go home. Just go home. Drink today.
One cup for color. Do you think moonlight?
Three cups puts you on cloud
Gold
nine.
rings and
But to the
autumn
sober
air.
folk, don't gab
Life
about the
lasts
joys of wine.
It's so crowded. Should we wait?
Hey there, friend. Why'd your master leave you here all alone? It's pretty lively over there. Is that where he went? What's this? Ah, a map. Thanks, friend. Now, go find your master before you freeze out here.
Dust rising to the horizon. A wanderer's eyes grow blurred.
Pain again.
It's so crowded. Should we wait?